All right, let's get going. That's pretty cool. I see some people are here. Hello. Thanks for showing up. Yeah, today we are going to do some testing. The last stream ended with us taking a look at this build, or not this build actually. This is one commented by Orochimaru on the last stream, and so I thought it'd be fun to give it a try. What we've got here is a small Horus engine. We've got 3 Imseti, 1 Hoppy, and 1 Sarcophagus. I made a few changes. Hey, Chuggington. Thanks for waiting, everybody. Does it work better to have like a... It's going well, dude. Thanks. It's going really well. I'm really excited. Streaming's been fun. How about you? You having a good day? You having a good weekend? Or... Let's see. Yeah, I made a few changes to Oroshi's list because, and I might change them back, but these are things I haven't messed with. But right away, having 2 Sarcophagus didn't seem super needed. I think the 3 Imseti searching the 1 Sarcophagus is all you need. Also, obviously, the Orcust engine. Oh, that's awesome. That's super cool. That is far more charitable, obviously, than my job. I just work for money. Yeah, I think I'll do that when I'm streaming. Just put out like a little thing, be live soon. Yeah, so we got the Orcust engine. I also chose for 1 Nightmare. I don't really see why you'd want this card in your hand, and having more than one of it means it'll be in your hand more often. I do 2 Nunu. I really don't like 3 Nunu in any Ogdoadic build. Yo. Yeah, there we are. Yeah, Orochi, this is a take on your build. I was serious. I want to test it. Although I did appreciate genuinely the backseat driving you were doing last time. It was a big help in getting my feet under me. But I like the Orcust stuff. It's a cool, like, I say straightforward. As straightforward as like a Yugioh convoluted thing can be. The extra deck is kind of what I'm struggling with. Obviously, this looks a bit random, the Zombie Stein, but I really like the idea of rank 8s. I'm not a huge fan of Cosmic Slicer Zero. I've built a decent number of lists trying to utilize it, but the reason that it's not in a lot of my deck profiles on the channel is I just find it to be more fragile than it really should be. It's got kind of small attack points, and I don't know, I just feel like it gets beaten over a lot. It also is kind of hard to establish, it takes a lot of bodies, but I haven't done it with Daybreak here yet, which does make stuff like Slicer easier, because Daybreak just turns like a rank 8 or a level 8 into a Slicer and a Shock Trooper, so who knows, maybe it's easier. I could also honestly see a world where Crescendo gets cut here, but I do like it for if you have the Babel in hand when you play the Galatea, so yeah, I see it. But yeah, sorry, just wanted to give a brief overview of what we're playing today. Do a bit of shilling. So some things to keep in mind with this deck is you cut the second as well. Cool. I think that makes sense. Let's just host. Get some 1v1s. Maybe Sunday is just not a good day to get duels. That's possible. I know I also use kind of a weird version. I like Project Ignis. I like this version of like Yu-Gi-Oh! Pro. But I think other people use different ones. Maybe I should consider picking something else up. They're all free, so it wouldn't be hard. Yeah. So this is an interesting hand because we've got the Babel, Zeamin. I wonder if this is a Punk engine or a Punk deck. I think we're gonna hold and see if we can hit a Rising Carp here. Punk is actually a deck that I really like. It's one that I bring to locals. So it is an engine. This is probably my most serious deck, even though I know it's not a real meta contender. That's interesting to me that we're going for Spider here. I've also got to be careful because Mikanko is a deck I really don't like. Yeah, the synergy is that there isn't a synergy. I was also wondering that same thing. I'm not really Libromancer, Mikanko, Punk. Yeah, I kind of wanted to play it. I know people were talking about it. There aren't a lot of Ogdoadic channels or profiles, but I know I've seen it on YouTube. And so I was kind of wondering what the point was. I assumed there had to be one. The first synergy I can see right away. I think the only one is that it's got a strong normal summon in Girsu. But the thing is, the Dark Lock really hurts you because Curse is a light, Nunu's a light. The Xyz monsters I like are all non-darks, so I'm not sure if this is a real combo. The synergy could just be that there's a strong Orcust line that's a 1-card Girsu line into a Din during your opponent's turn, and that's good with other stuff. We'll see. Add 1 Libromancer from your deck to your hand. Nothing our opponent is doing accomplishes anything right now. I do really like Libromancer. I don't know this, but to me, this has to be a JoJo's reference, right? The Stand first appearance. It's gotta be. Yeah, but no, just like more on the synergies there, because with Dino, it also kind of looks like a joke mix, except Animadorned Archosaur it really does help the deck. It lets you search a bunch of stuff. JoJo for Bookworms, the archetype, right? Then add 1 field. No. Only synergy is Din is an 8 Xyz. Orcust package is small and you don't need normal summon. Also, Alert can recycle Orcust. So yeah, that's right. I remember thinking that last stream. Alert can recycle your Orcusts, which is the same cool thing Alert can do for Misk. Anything that banishes, we can get it back. Yeah, okay. So they're not like a crazy synergetic thing, but they don't have to be. We have a Barone. We have a Mikanko thing. I should read this guy. During the main phase, you can set 1 Libromancer trap. When this... Okay. Yeah, we'll give it a try. If anything, I'm happy to try it out just because it's fun to tinker with new builds, and giving me a direction like this with the Horus stuff has gotten me wanting to test it because I really wasn't interested. I still feel like, because I remember I thought it was really funny because I was talking to somebody in one of the comments on my videos and they said, what do you think of Horus with the deck? And I said, I don't think it's very good because it does what this deck already does. I think that. I don't know it, you know, but they got really mad at me. I think they unsubscribed from that, which I thought was kind of funny. But I don't know. I just don't think it's in the deck's best interest. Can't be stripped by card effects. At the end of the damage step, if your Mikanko battled, target 1 card of the field, return it to the hand. We have a negation trap by bouncing their Libromancer. We have an Omni. Yo, codename. Is this Ogdoadic? It is. Also with the Dark Lock, always do Snake stuff first. The Horus next if you have it. Orca stuff last. Yes, yep. I was doing some testing after the last stream, and I got myself into trouble because I didn't do that. I think we're stuffed. They've got quite a bit here. Our hand is okay. We have the Snake Rain. I think in this scenario, we want to go for... easily my favorite archetype. That is awesome. It is also mine, which is why I play weird Garbo lists like this. Let's start with our normal summon. I think... Okay. I have a flowchart on my wall. I have a whiteboard in my office that I am using to help me. Not that the Orcust combo is hard, but I'm just not used to it. I also love the art on Girsu. When I was making the thumbnail for the stream, I saw that orange on his left on the right side of the card, and I just think it looks so good. It just pops to that weird musical mech guy. Is art something you guys look at? Because I picked Ogdoadic because it's a reptile deck. I have a snake, I have a ball python, and so I just love snakes. But also the art just grabbed me. The kind of regal gold and black, that weird like slime they're made of. What do you think? Is that something that sways you or not really? Right. Yeah, okay, that's what I figured. Like, I'm happy they look cool, because there are decks that don't look this cool. Art is my primary motivator. Yeah, I am also casual as hell. I like to describe myself as a casual who tries as competitively as possible, because I pick decks that aren't great. Ogdoadic's not like meta. Why not nuke the field with it? I don't run Ogdibus in most of my lists, to be honest. Oh, I wonder if we used Nightmare here to target one of his monsters, if he would just, like, get scared. Or maybe that's something just I would do. I have a red tail. Wow, that's awesome. That's so cool. How old is it? Like, how big is it? Red tails are so pretty. I've had my ball python. Let me check. I keep a little logbook. Yeah, no, I think Ogdibus is great, but I really don't like how he wipes his own board. I build wide board Ogdoadic lists. Yeah, I've had my ball python since 4/28/2020. Dark locked yourself just now. I did. You're right. You are right. Also, yeah, I'm not used to managing this many things. I'm kind of surprised they've held their interruptions. I guess they're probably just familiar with what they're looking at here. My pit deck is FA, which should tell you a lot. After the event, you really sold me on Ogdoadic. Had a blast with it. That's awesome. Yeah, Mystic Mind makes it really hard for any combo mid-range deck like this to do anything. I'm really happy that card is gone. I wish they would stop making skip a turn style cards. I know Mystic Mind doesn't quite do that, but it might as well. But no, that's awesome, Chuggington. Thank you for the kind words. Also, Orochi, that's awesome. Having a 3-year-old snake. 6 feet is sweet. I know I was hoping my ball python would grow faster. It feels like she's a bit smaller than I had hoped by this time, since it's been almost 3 years since I've had her, but oh well. She's a cutie. I'm not like underfeeding her or anything. I think she just, you know, variance in individuals. I think we're gonna scoop this up. I think their board they have 2 interruptions left, and I think I, by dark blocking myself, have properly soiled it. I wonder just how many people who play Ogdoadic are like you and me, Orochi, where they just are reptile enthusiasts. Because they're not, I call them snakes, right? They're not really snakes. Most of them are different things. Normal, use Snake Rain, discarded the Symbol Skeleton. I was gonna do the Symbol Skeleton discard. Snake Rain gets negated, but then you have more gas. Yeah. Yeah, I can show the list right now. Codename. So, we're playing a small Horus engine. We're playing an Orcust engine. Ball pythons are awesome. Yeah, that's awesome. Oh, that's so funny. I'm Aussie. I have to be a snake as a function of living. I think that's so cool. Yeah. I mean, yeah. I just think that's really exciting because I love accents. I'm from northern Midwestern US, and so I have an accent I'm really not a fan of. I'm not proud of it, and I sound different from my dad because I actively try to talk differently. It's not a big deal, but it's just a personal thing, but I think that's super cool. Australian meme. So, yeah, codename, this is the list. I could even probably do something like this. I can take a little screenshot. And I'll put it up. I misplayed there. Give me one sec. Just doing some OBS stuff. I'm gonna put it on screen. Access code in the extra. Yeah, that's a great recommendation. I just kind of forget about the card, but no, that's awesome. Running Horus, but I brick too often. I like this small engine. Have you tried running Lair of Darkness? Absolutely sick. Yeah, I don't know if you've seen my other videos, but I have, I think, 2 deck profiles, at least one. The second to last profile I did a couple months ago was a Lair deck that I really liked. I did really well with that one. So I can find you the link to that if you'd like, but I really liked that deck. Just here we go. Let's see when that appears. Need to go snooping through your videos. Actually, here, I'll queue up for a game. I'll get some streaming done, but then I'll find it for you. I'll tell you the name at least. Yesterday's stream inspired you. I think that's awesome. What do you think of the deck code name? Did you have a lot of success with it, or do you also feel like it's kind of underwhelming? 6. I mean, it's a simple-minded Ash, but it's a draw too. Ash Blossom, I don't know if you knew, also says deal 8,000 damage if it resolves. Okay, not much of a game there. Videos. I wonder if I'm allowed to put a link in my own chat. I am. That is the Lair of Darkness deck profile. It's pretty straightforward, if I remember right. It's an invoked list. Yeah, I like that codename. I like that about Dino too, where sometimes you just draw one half of your deck and it's kind of fine. I can't pin my own comment. That's interesting to me. Cut unicorn for SP. The reason SP isn't in here is price. I'm pretty sure that card is a little expensive. A problematic Yu-Gi-Oh card. To be banned, it must be put through a process where it has to fail just a single rule out of the competitive 34. Don't believe me? Search. No, yeah, as a very competitive player myself, this is true. Also, thank you for joining, Slither. Good to see you. I'm just checking the price now on good old TCG Player. What an SP Little Knight costs. Oh, it's basically free. It's $117. Run 2 Ding instead of the Zombie Stein. 2 comes up. Zombie Stein's good going first, though. We want to go first. I know you're right, but... Goddess is out. You have Girsu as your normal summon, and then if he gets interrupted, you still have the Naya and Imseti, so it's a lot more resilient than normal Ogdoadic. Yeah, 100%. Got my triple magic meltdown in the mail and run invoked Kaiju on my side with Ogdoadic. Yeah, I was thinking about side decking just 3 Alistair, 1 invocation. That sounds kind of dumb to me, but also I feel like it might just be fine. It might just work. Do people... Hello? Can we get some duels today? It's over $100. Yeah. IP is up there. Or SP, sorry. I am definitely a budget player. That's how I would describe myself. And I enlarge the deck list a little bit here. I don't know. More power to you if you can afford to spend that kind of money on SP. Definitely no like shade. Like I don't think it's a pay to win thing. I just can't. Let me do some actual thinking. So with this hand, we can start with the... We're gonna discard Nunu here unless we draw something different. We can start with the normal summon because we need our field to be pretty empty anyway. Maybe normal summon to here. And make our token, because the token doesn't lock you. That's awesome, Slither. How much did you end up actually like spending total then? Did you save any money? I don't know what a case costs. I've never bought one, but that sounds super fun. All my friends I know who play card games like Magic, Pokemon, Yu-Gi-Oh, whatever, they buy sealed product. Why not use the Nunu to pitch a reptile and then rain to send 4 more? Because I don't need to. It's only a difference of... Is this worth hitting? Yeah, I agree. This would have been great going first. Got it from some rich dude for $700, so $350. So you could have had 3 SPs. Detach once, and the top 3, then draw cards equal number of Lightsworns. That seems wild. That seems crazy in actual Lightsworn. Bummer. Yeah, I really wish I were going first with this. I'm just kidding, Slither. That's sick that you got one, that you pulled it. But yeah, Kato, I don't want to use the Nunu effect because we don't need to. The deck needs a normal summon. Hi, Day Towers. Yeah, totally. The deck requires a good normal summon. I think that'd be a really cool bit of support. We have so much weird stuff. It'd be nice to get something kind of standard. That is a weird, lame board they've just put up. Let's start with Girsu, see if they have anything. This kind of looks like the old structure deck. Is anyone familiar with that? Ogdoadic support. Well, we have to behave ourselves because we did just get some. Old SP, 2 M City. Oh, I forget. 2 wanted. Only $50. No, that's a pretty good haul. I think we probably have lethal here. It seems like they don't have anything. Let's go this. That was a little risky what I just did, but I mean, not super. Send some reppies. We do need a card in hand for the Sark. Yep, there we go. Im City, let's search our King's Sarcophagus. I play Ogdo Time Thief. Yeah, I've heard Ogdo Time Thief is really cool. I've thought about doing that myself. I just haven't done it yet. For the amount of time I'm playing this deck, I've kind of tried a small number of builds. I've been in school for most of the time, so now right now I'm just sick, so I have some time to be testing some decks. Let's see. Nothing of cons. Ooh, actually. What does this do? During your opponent's turn, banish this. Negate the attack. So, the Necro Gardener is pretty bad. Because I really wanted to go for a Numeron Dragon, I could have lost to this by not paying enough attention. Not lost, but I could have wasted a big thing. But, what are we doing? Just like access code, I guess. Because what we can do is get him down low. We go 1, 2, 3. We don't even really need the Lily. Let's go for this. So we still have a rank 8 queued up. Orcust, limit your extra deck. They aren't a huge drain. It's actually not that they... Oh, unless you mean the Dark Lock. Then yeah, they do limit the extra because I was struggling today to reconcile with that fact. If you want, you could do each other on EDO. I can try and show you how I'd go. Yeah, I'll totally do that. Let me finish slowly taking on this opponent. Did I put in the access code you told me to? I did. 2+ effect monsters. We're not going to use the Ogdos for rank 8s since we don't need to. We're going to zero that out. Send a card, send a card. Okay. Tribute that. Bam, bam. Can access code be made using links? Yeah. So we're gonna gain 2,000 here, or we could gain more. I think it's alright not to. Let's do this, send our Hoppy. They just summon themselves, huh? Weird. We don't want to be milling their deck, though. That would be really bad. Let's just summon a Harbinger, I guess. Go for that. We have our Allard still. Don't even really need it. really don't. Do this, I guess, first. Access. Pick a monster. Sure. Gain some attack points. Use your effect. Get rid of that. Get rid of that. Body, that's a body. I don't think I need it though. We also have a din proc we're gonna get on our opponent's turn, or on our turn here. We go this. No, I really don't need to. Yeah. Okay. Get rid of that. Get rid of that. I don't know. I think I'm not trying to play this slowly. I just feel like this doesn't... Oops. Well, reading. The hardest mechanic in the whole game. Let's buff our attack points in other places since he's got that garden on the graveyard. Send our wand. We're gonna run out of time here. I do this all the time. Bam, 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 bam. 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 Yes. Sure. Bam. Bad placement. Yes. Yes. Alright. Let's see if we have time to finish our turn out. Maybe we should just pass. We really have nothing though. Sure. Just getting walloped by random graveyard effects. Yep, there's the Gardner. Oh well. Wow. How to accomplish nothing versus a nothing Lightsworn board. Let's see. If I had taken more time to... Not even taken more time, just thought harder. What could I have done here that was more intelligent than what we've ended up on? I think maybe an Ogdoadic play instead of kind of scrambling to get to this, because I miss lethal anyway. Maybe update Jammer would have been good. What's the consensus on Borrelsword? Is it just worse than Access Code? I know it's an old card, but I feel like it's kind of cool how it clears the board and does battle. Right. I wish our ding were dead right now. Become larger. Babble's cool. What a cool card. These look so slow. I remember saying that in the last stream. I was like, the Orcust stuff seems slow. It's because you're not supposed to use it slowly. You're supposed to use it as quick effects. Recharge. Who do we get as quick effects now? Just him. Okay. kill Din. Take him out. Oh, not access. Opponent, my turn. I know, it took so long. I feel bad. No shade on opponent here, but we totally should be winning this. I am so... I'm so bad. My brain's so small. Exactly 25 changes. Is that, you think, some subtle propaganda to promote the new pack? Oh, my hubris. Send one card your opponent goes graveyard. Din is cool. Send one card. That's a neat ability. He also looks really, really sick. Cello Shield. Last year was the 25th. Oh, I guess it was last year now, but yeah. No, that's what I was thinking too. 25th anniversary pack. 25th anniversary, of course. Just looking at our deck list here on screen too, we have very few limited cards, very few ban list cards. It's kind of cool. We're going to surrender. I think we're going to give it to our opponent. We could do some Ogdoadic stuff, but I just don't really feel like it. Are you around to have a duel, Orochi? You know, when I host rooms, I should just make it unlimited time so my slow banana brain can actually make plays. But no, I totally agree with double Din Girsu. I mean, I guess we'll have to cut my beloved Zombie Stein. Yeah, the Orcust stuff just really limits your ability to play Ogdoadic the way I like to, which is with Draglubion. So maybe this card just needs to come out. Maybe it just isn't viable. We also aren't playing a Night Sword Serpent in this list, which is a card that I thought I had in here. Yeah, I will. I don't think you need double ding. All right, let's wait on some changes. I'll make a room. Time limit. Unlimited. I have a room up, Orochi, so yeah. I'm in EU casual. Orcust engine can already bring him basically anywhere. Yeah, I like that codename. I agree. I don't think you need double ding. I was just being pure pressured. All right, Orochi, let me know when you are in, like, so I know it is you. I guess I'll just type it in the chat or something. Gamer y'all. This is Project Ignis EDO Pro, also formerly known as Yugioh Pro, YGO Pro. It is a really great way to try decks. You should always try stuff before you buy it. Orochi, there we go. Best of luck. Before I do that, I am gonna move this to here. Yeah, we can do some duels. You know what? We're just gonna do Scout's Honor. Don't look at my hand, okay? I'm a baby streamer. Be nice, okay? Yeah, we can totally do some viewer duels. I'm just messing with my overlay a tiny bit. Sorry, Orochi. Oh. Now that you need to, right? God, the horror stuff. I'm not used to dropping a card from my hand. Draw one. Is it droll time? There it is. Got the droll. Don't know. It's dumb and can't comprehend downloaded games. Sorry. It's really good, but I mean, are you in Master Duel? I'm a big fan of Master Duel. I guess people don't like it. I think it's sick. Also, Orochi, sorry if my turns are slow. I don't play this slow in person. I don't know why I'm this slow on the computer. Yeah, I think Master Duel's great. I drew my droll, so that's how I knew you had it, Orochi. It was fate. Simply unavoidable. Yeah, I really wish we had the Night Sword Serpent right now, specifically. I can keep dumping my hand. How generous of the game. Before we go... Let's take a look at your hand. See what you got. I don't know what I expected. Gonna be honest. For a couple days, so all I have is a rogue dark magician deck. That's awesome. Ogdoadic is really fun. Master Duel sucks. No octopus animation. I also thought that was weird. Like I know, right? We're the handful of people to care about it, but it's such a cool looking card. I feel like most decks bosses should have something. Also, I told you not to stream snipe, and I'm doing the same to you. How rude of me. Got the Orcust line. The official first Ogdoadic. Oh, I was calling it Orcdoadic, but your name might be better. I'm not sure. I have access to Chaos Ruler Master Duel. I remember being really sad when I lost access to Chaos Ruler, but I don't think it was for the worst, to be honest. We're about to do some skill testing here. Would you like a monster? You can have it for free. Goblin Witch Ursa tickets. I have a friend who... So, haha! I've got you here. Orochi, this is the mark of a true Ogdoadic player. You know that the alert is coming, so in future, when you have a hand trap in the graveyard like this droll, don't pick it up with the curse. Don't take it back, because you'd rather have it in your hand when I go and summon alert. This is not me like trying to school you, but this is so the other Giga Chads in the room, the other Ogdoadic players will see you. They'll know, okay? Don't take the curse monster if it's a hand trap. Wait for the alert to give it back to you. I like bodies. This is a link deck. That's fair, but I think Droll is more valuable as a lockdown card. Also, once again, just loving the fact that Ogdoadic doesn't give a ding-dang about... I wish we had Goddess here. Doesn't care about Droll. Just doesn't matter. It's not a real card. I don't love our extra deck right now. We need something. Droll does nothing. That is true. That is actually super fair. It does nothing. If we were blind... No, but we're not blind. Yeah, I don't know. Man, yeah, you're right. You know what? You are right. If that were like an Ashe, though, Ashe actually does more than Droll, because Droll doesn't stop that surge. So now we set up the Harbinger. We've got his Snake Rain under control. He's got a brick, because this fool runs Amnesia. I like Amnesia. It's just, man, that card sits in your hand. I'd love to see upload an updated Vinamanaga. I think that would be quote-unquote popular, as popular as my baby channel could be for a video. But I just don't think it's a thing on Evo Diversity and Crime, but that's not hard opening Leos. On Evo Diversity, well, I don't think that'd be a problem, Slither, because you Evo Diversity, you get the Leos, it goes through, you summon Leos, and he sets from deck. Doesn't Droll just stop searching? Yeah, that doesn't stop setting from deck. Updated Vinamanaga deck profile. Yeah, you know what? That would be kind of cool. I'll work on that. I feel like it's like the first thing you think of when you see new reptile support. You're like, oh, they play with Snake Rain. Vinamanaga plays with Snake Rain, but I don't know. It stops Archosaur, Surge, and Naya, which hurts a little bit, but yeah, Impermanent's just FTK on us. This is tough here. I don't like this extra deck right now. I need to fix it. None of this is shade. I just have a way I like to play my decks. And I need, like, if I had Dragonite of Felgrand or like Photon Lord, which I bet Photon Lord was in your list and I cut it. End of main. Go bam, bam. Call it good. Shotgun a unicorn. I don't know. In my days of playing the deck, I haven't really struggled with going up against. Oh, that's cool, using the Imseti to crash. Also, right, check this out. Money card, Imseti, summons itself, has 3k. Where are my 3ks? What are these stats? 400, 2000. Oh, not even crashing. End of the start of the damage step. Yeah. Also, thank you everybody for hanging out. This is really fun. Oh, and now my spell negate is gone. It's all falling apart. I'm being truly outplayed. This is bullying, you know? Sending me a deck list just to curb stomp me with that same deck list. This is not moral. Would I like a summon? I would. You know, I've got to say, I don't know if I've ever, in my career as #1 Ogdoadic fan, seen a curse prompt on my side of the screen. Yeah, thanks for hanging out, Chuggington. You have a great day at work. I think calling me a streamer is definitely overreaching, but I think it's very nice, so I'll take it. This is actually Orochi's list, Kato, just in case I'm misunderstanding your message here in chat. Also, is the music, can you hear it? It's hard for me to test audio because I'm bad at what I do, but I think it's at a decent level. I was using another stream. I was just like streaming within the background because it's titled No Copyright Lo-Fi, and then every time I've streamed to that music, I've gotten not like a strike, like a big one, but like it's been copyrighted. So I'm not using that one anymore because I don't monetize my videos. Hey, thanks for making it, Kato. Have a great day. Thanks for stopping in. Neferibus is a great idea. I actually just, or it's not called that. I keep calling them. If I ever call cards by weird names, it's because when I play with them, it's on Yu-Gi-Oh! Pro a lot of the time. I do more playing on Yu-Gi-Oh! Pro than in person, just because it's easier to play online than. Gonna leave it open till you leave. That is super nice of you. Very appreciated. Yeah, thanks for hanging, man. But yeah, like if I call things weird names, it's because I read the name on the card in the top left there, not their actual name in the text box. But do you remember when Ogdoadic was first coming out on Yu-Gi-Oh! Pro and they were called Abyss? Like it still says that here. Nile, Dreg of the Abyss. I still think of that name when I read Naya. I think Abyss was a cool name. I'm kind of sad that didn't go through. Does anyone know why that didn't come to fruition? I still call it Nile. Also, double pun, right? Nile, like the frickin' river, and then also Abyss with the hiss with the HYSS. That's such a good name. Alert also has a different name, right? Yeah, Aleph. What is Curse called? Curse is still called Curse. I'm gonna admit, I actually like Curse's TCG, like, official name more. I wonder why they called it these things. Were these translations, or were these kind of jokes by the people first doing translations for Ogdoadic? Like, Zoha is unchanged, that's funny. But yeah, Nephilibus, that's what this is called. Well, they are based on the Ogdoad. Right, but not Ogdoadic. I mean, why? I wonder where Abyss even came from. Like, Ogdoadic makes sense, because when I looked into them, I almost did a video on, like, the mythology of, like, the Ogdoad and, like, what that is. What do you have here? Crescendo. Dang, your board is stanky. Actually, okay. You have a negate. Banish that card. And you have a link up. So if you're playing Underworld Goddess, you're a bad man. I wish I were. I certainly do. Oh, I like what you did. I could summon. Oh, and this isn't even an activation. That's so cool. This is just a summon. So this actually can't be interacted with stuff like Crescendo. I keep wanting to call it Climax because I keep reading the top like I was saying, but I should probably not call it that. Linking off. Ah, the Little Knight. Are we gonna hit the sarcophagus here? So I get one card on the field. Yeah, that makes sense. Okay, I have no idea what this effect is. If a card by an opponent's card effect, you can send one card on the field to the graveyard. We're gonna activate. It was actually because they were based on the Ogdoad that I was pretty sure that Nephilibus was female, because the Ogdoad is based on a set of male and female counterparts. Okay. Target 2 face-up monsters in the field. Ah, wow. Yeah, good crescendo. The Japanese name is Meikai, which means underworld, which is similar to Abyss. Right, it's similar, but it's just, I don't know, it's a weird stretch they made. Did you put best of 3? I did not. Because I'm a coward, Orochi. I don't know if you need best of 3 to show your true dominance over me right now. SP is a crazy card. Do you know what SP stands for, team? not gonna lie, I like the Orcust stuff there. That was cool. Just having the crescendo on command is pretty sick. You're also more experienced than me, so you knew when to look for the crescendo and not the babble. Because you do it. You have the skeleton engrave. I had a phone call, so I didn't hear you. Response about Phenomenon deck profile. Oh yeah, I don't know if you scroll back, but I haven't done one because I think it'd be really bad. As someone who really enjoys building weird stuff, I think it might just be like impossible to make that work. But if you think it's something that's possible, I'd definitely be happy to try. I think, I don't know, I think, so the first question I think of is, how would you do the destruction? How would you pop your Phenomenaga? I think of interrupted kaiju slumber. I think that's kind of a cool way to do it. Or your phenomenon, you know what I mean? Temple of the Kings is a really, really... Yeah, Trap Trick is there. Oh, you mean like... Do you mean like Trap Trick the card, or security and security protocol? Okay. Not Trap Trick's Trap Track. I actually don't know what you're talking about. I'm gonna pass here. I think I'm just gonna admit defeat here, Orochi. I don't want to waste your time, and I will wait for you to pass. Oh, what? Hang on, 2 face up, including a. You phased out Amnesia so now she has an effect. That's so cool. All right, when Ogdoadic takes over the meta, I want everyone to pay attention. All right, because Orochi just came up with the tech. This kind of underrated card. I've never heard of it. SP Little Knight. Turns out it's alright versus the Meta Force Curse, because you can tag out the monster Curse gives you to give it its effect back. That's actually super cool. Let me look up Trap Track while I'm waiting here. Trap Tracks. Target one monster you control. Destroy it, and if you do, set one normal trap directly from deck, except Trap Track. It can be activated this turn. And you're saying this does work. This doesn't like miss timing. It's kind of funny because it almost seems like it was for that. I get a card to my hand. Destroys Phenomenon and searches the trap for Phenomenaga, so you only need to get Phenomenon on board, which you can do with Lily and Nephilibus. These things are true. And then you have a Towers, because Phenomenaga is properly untargetable and everything, right? It's an unaffected by, is it? I'm gonna stop that Naya. Do you... Untargetable and unaffected, yeah. Do you have a build, Rick, that you could share with me? Because having one makes it a lot faster to get going with the deck. Aha! You may have Cosmic Slicer, but I have Droll and Blockbird. Trap Tracks is cool. And then with Trap Tracks, you only have to play one of the terrible Phenomenaga summon trap. But I guess my question is, what does Phenomenaga do? Like, how do you win with it? Because its stats aren't gonna be that big, so they're just gonna kill it. Like, how large is it usually? You're an old player. No, I appreciate my old guard. I respect my elders in the Yu-Gi-Oh scene, but I don't know. The card just, it doesn't seem like it does it. Link climb, Xyz puts more reptiles in grave. Yeah, okay. I will say this trouncing has convinced me more of the Ogdoadic Orcust build. I gotta do some more testing. That was fun. Thank you for playing, Orochi. Thank you for destroying me. Wow. I went first too. I wouldn't take it to a YCS. Yeah, I mean, I don't think you could take any of the lists I put out to a YCS. Like, realistically. I'm gonna end this duel, Orochi. I want to go make some changes. There shouldn't be... I don't think there should be 2 Din. I'm gonna throw in Belgrand. Are there any other changes anybody can see? I actually think the deck is probably good right now for changes. Sakitama is a great extender independently of the situation. Our recurring resource. Just hit you up. Yeah, thanks, Orochi. Yeah, my decks are... They're closer. Like, I just ordered my drolls. I just made a purchase, and it came to like 16 bucks. It was like 3 droll, 2 lightning storm. You know, it cost me a bit of money, but it was still super cheap compared to what other people are making. I like my decks cheap. Let's get this swapped out. I'm getting more comfortable with OBS. Thank you for the patience while I kind of mess around with swapping on my settings and everything. That capture go. But honestly, I feel like those kinds of changes are pretty easy to self-implement. Like if you have Pot of Prosperity, you can just put it in a profile that leaves it out. But I guess maybe some people aren't as comfortable making changes to decks. I know I have a friend, he doesn't play a lot of Yu-Gi-Oh, but he likes it. He's a fan of the game. He just can't, here we go. He doesn't feel confident changing decks, building his own decks. That's right, I was gonna host my own so I could take as long as I want on my terribly slow turns. I wish I could... Maybe I should make a Discord server. I feel almost silly doing that since I have so few subscribers. It'd be embarrassing if I made one and nobody joined it, but maybe that'd be a good way of letting people know I'm live and stuff, because I probably won't be streaming on a super regular kind of schedule. It'd be kind of random. So that decking Chaos Nephthys as a one of is a good, it's very graveyard based. It's not. Chaos Nephthys? I have to look at that card. I would join. I'm going to say it would be an easier place to talk about deck profiles and ideas than trying to catch you live. Yeah, because just chatting theory like this has been really helpful for like theory crafting. Like putting this whole list together, that was really, really all Orochi's work. Add 1 level 1 fire from your deck to your hand. That seems like an excellent time to draw and lock. Yeah, maybe I'll do that. Maybe I'll make a server. That could be kind of fun. Because then it'd be easier to message people. I wish YouTube had a way to message. I think it used to, but it was kind of weird and back end and hard to do. So we just blocked a search here, which is really nice. That's a really weird art. Snake Eyes Populace. Oh, it's not actually. Yeah, it is called that. Weird. Oak. I don't understand why this got changed to oak from orc. Orc makes so much sense. I don't know what oak is. Like the tree? Is there another meaning to oak? Hey, thanks for hanging out, Orochi. GG. Good deal. Let's see. I like the name Snake Eye because it has the word snake in it, but they are not that snaky. They're other things. They're kind of spacey, huh? I don't really know what this does for them. Also, our hand is terrible. I didn't even realize because I saw the droll, so I was just waiting to drop it in the imprint, but wow, this does nothing. I don't know, all that to end on a Masquerena? Oh, never mind. Oh, that's kind of cool. Also, Flamberge Dragon is a great name. Oh, our hand just does nothing. That's insanely bad. Yeah, we can't even really force them to use their mask because we have nothing to activate as like a taunt, because I would like to imperm the Masquerena so that it's just useless, but wow. Horrible. So the reason the Daybreak is at 2 here is I want to use it to turn my Ogdoadic stuff into the Zerol line. This is a good way of actually getting the Zerol and the Shock Trooper. But maybe it shouldn't be there. It's only a 1 card, so it's not solely responsible for consistency problems. Special Summon 1, no. I think we're cooked. I think they've got us here. I think our hand was just too unplayable. Infernoid Flood. That's such a cool looking card. Oh, I played against somebody playing Infernoid Lair. That made me think Ogdoadic Infernoid might be kind of cool with Lair, but I think that might be a lot of things going on at once. But I mean, they're playing a pretty varied pile. That is true, Rick, but I don't really like playing with cards that I'm not able to buy. Like, that's why SP is not in here. It's a $116 card. I know it's a simulator, so everything's free, but I like building for a TCG, like for paper, because I like to bring decks to locals and try to win there. So like Thrust is just out of the question for buying. Same reason. But I don't disagree that's a good card that makes Venomanaga build more realistic. It's just that it's not a realistic card for me to own right now. Yeah, wow. What a hand of stinkers. I think that's probably a good place to call the stream. I'll show the deck list one more time. Deck profiles that you can never know who the viewer is, so some are casual, some like play online, some have... Yeah, I feel pretty confident that most people don't have talents. I play with people at locals who spend a decent amount on the game, and even some of them don't end up getting it, so I also just can't make videos for every person, right? I gotta draw the line somewhere. I didn't even realize, wait, was that you just now, Codename? I'm old and only play online now. You could go to locals. There's no age restriction. I don't think anybody would be bothered. It's obviously up to you. You don't have to go play if you don't want to. That's awesome, Codename. That was a cool deck. You destroyed me. I'm no match for the people watching the stream. Priorities, fair. I don't know. You just gotta make a Thursday night. I also don't know what the Yu-Gi-Oh scene in your area is like. It might be like totally dead. Maybe nowhere to play. That was a good dual code name. Even if I had a good hand, I think that would have been a hard one to take from you. I think you did really nicely. I almost wish you were stream sniping. That would have been a good excuse to scoop it up, but no. Well done, dude. Fun game. Thanks everybody for coming. I think this is a good place to wrap it up. I appreciate everybody hanging out. This was another really cool stream. I hope everybody has a great day. And yeah, I will see you next time.